One of my all-time favorite facts about happiness is that art makes us happy. And by art, I mean like any art form, comic books or music or the ballet or poetry, any art form adds to our well-being. And there's been different studies on this. So, for example, we can show that going to arts events, going to the cinema or to a gig or to an art gallery or to a local open mic night, that doing these things measurably adds to our well-being, especially if we're having a rough time. Especially if we're really struggling with our mental health or we're having a hard time with stress just now, just getting out the house can add to our well-being if that feels possible, which in all honesty, some days it might not. But if it does feel possible, going out, going to an arts event tend to really add to our well-being. Also because it allows us to meet other people. And it allows us to meet other people in this space where it's kind of easy to talk about topics that feel kind of light and have a common space of topic and discussion. So going like, oh, why did they cast Ben Affleck for this? Or how amazing is this band? Is like really good topic and conversation starters that don't really require us to feel really confident and that tend to be a little bit easier if we're struggling with any kind of social anxiety. So going to arts events measurably makes us happier. But making art, which we can do at home, which we can do even if we have no money to go out just now, or even if we're really struggling with the idea of going out the door just now, making art really adds to our well-being. And there's been lots of studies on this, right? Everything from like singing in a choir, making communal art with other people, to really basic things like doodling or writing a song or writing a poem. These are things that really add to our happiness, which is probably why like coloring books have gotten so popular lately. It's become trendy to do this. Right? And I'm not ashamed of the fact that I colour in the shapes of cats in my spare time. I will not be ashamed of that. So even just doodling, even though, it doesn't have to look particularly good, even just doodling totally adds to our well-being in measurable ways. So, you have permission to draw cats now, if you'd like. But also what's really exciting about this making art thing is that making art adds to our well-being even if the art we make is crap, or even if we think it is. Which is kind of amazing. And it means that, there's a point in trying new forms of arts and in just taking some time every day to doodle something or write something or sing a little in the shower, because it actually measurably adds to our happiness. So this week, I'm going to try a new art form that I'm totally unfamiliar to and will probably not do particularly well. I'm going to draw my first comic book strip. I pledge that I will draw my first comic book strip, and it will totally be crap. I expect that, but it will add to my well-being. That's what I'm going to try. What art form are you going to try this week?